everyone. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are not new here, welcome back, friends and family. Today I'm just doing a quick project. Here in Australia, spring has arrived and all the markets will be bustling with new vendors and people out and about in the sunshine. So I wanted to show you a quick pair of earrings if you're low in stock. And they're very simple but very beautiful, pardon the pun. If you don't sell at the markets, come along for the ride and watch how we make a quick pair of earrings. So I think you saw in the clip at the beginning all the yummy ingredients we'll be using today. Amongst that, I have some teardrop pendants that I'm just going to put on a silicone mat that's mounted on an acrylic block. I just find these very easy to move around when you've got to put your projects under a UV lamp, which of course we'll be using UV resin today. It's quick and simple and easy, and I love that. I'm just going to fill these pendants up with some clear UV resin, and we'll cure those off, and then I'm going to flip them over. The reason why I do some of these very quick earrings is because not only are they, very visually beautiful to look at, but they're quite popular in my area, especially this time of year, heading into summer and everything. All the anything that's got a bee on it or a sunflower or flowers or anything is quite popular. There I was just showing you that I've got some UV nail polish. I got these off of Temu. I'm still trying to figure out how I can link all the Temu products. I'm waiting for them to get back to me on the process of that, because when I do try to link them in the description box down below, the ULR is just too long and too bulky for all the products that I use in the videos, so I'm still working that out, so bear with me. Now I'm going to be using the UV nail gel on the back just to give it a little bit of colour. It's sort of like a shimmery white, which is going to go really beautiful as a backdrop for these little flowers. Speaking of those flowers, I use nail art flowers. They're nail art stickers. I actually got quite a few of these stickers. Some are different, more different than others. These are real stickers, but the other ones I'm finding very, very difficult to use. I will actually show them to you in a different video later on. So back to the project, I'm just going to clean it up around the edges of the pendant, and then I will stick it under the UV lamp to cure. Then I'm going to flip them over and we can apply the stickers. So I'll just let you watch and I'll be back. Okay, let's chat just for a little bit. I don't know whether you've seen my other videos, but it's a bit of a carry-on from that, and how I've used art through grief. Last week I talked about my husband and how he passed, and so this week I'm just going to talk. I don't want to put any ideas out there that I went from my husband passing right into art and trying to get through my grief. To be honest with you, I spent probably 18 months in my bed not doing anything, but through family and friends, all their love and support, That time was very, very dark, but they were my light, and through them, I pushed myself to do a little bit more. And every day I did more, the more I would do. Don't get me wrong, I'd still cry every day. I still cry. I miss him terribly, but um, I don't know what it's like for anyone else out there, but I can only talk on my own experiences and give you a little bit of hope that although it's difficult to lose the most wonderful person in your life, your best friend, your partner, your life partner, um, you can keep going. I didn't think that I'd be able to. So I started going to therapy and all of that sort of stuff, and it really, really did help. I I joined an organisation here in Australia called Young Widows Association. Shout out to them, and shout out to you, Michelle. Um, that has, although I don't take part in it too often, I read a lot about what other people are going through, and it doesn't make me feel so lonely. So I will talk more about that in upcoming videos. If you have any questions for me, please do not hesitate to reach out to me in the comment section below. Okay, this is where I'm going to be putting on the nail stickers. I'm actually going to be layering them. You'll notice that, I don't know, you may not be able to notice, but when I was taking them off the plastic backing, they're quite fragile when you start to try and take them off. So you really need to be quite careful with them. If you can pry them off with a fingernail or something and then pick them up with the tweezers, makes it a lot easier. And I knocked off I think some of the bottoms of them, but it worked out anyway because they only just fit into the size of the pendant anyway. I think this is where I knocked off some of the bottom of it, and they're also going to be layered, so I'm going to be putting on these ones. I think they look a little bit like a lavender plant, I guess. So I'm going to be putting on a couple of those, and then I'll be putting on a bee, which is very, very popular in my area. The layering effect is really quite beautiful. I really enjoy layering different and giving it more texture and more interest, visual interest. There may only be a small part of your attire when you put these earrings on, but they can make a fairly large impact. So I like to be quite precise and deliberate with what I'm doing. But after I've done all of this, I mean, the stickers stay very, very well, and they wouldn't come off, but I will be putting on a protective layer of clear UV resin and then assembling the earrings. So I'll let you sit back and have a watch of this, and I'll be back. Now it's time to put these earrings together. See, very, very quick and simple project. I don't know whether you watched last week's video with the frosted emerald green drops that I made. I talked about this foam base, so I used it for sanding, and now I'm going to be using it for drilling. It is just foam that has been stuck together, so that you don't sort of drill into your work surface or anything like that. It's quite a safe way of doing it. The tool that I'm using I got from Bunnings. I will try and link it in the description box. It's very much like a Dremel, but just a cheaper version. It works perfectly fine, and I've been working with it for probably a couple of years now, and it does multiple things. So I'll link that down in the description box for you. So now I've just drilled through the top of those earrings, and then I will use a jump ring to go with the faux diamond stud that I'm going to pair it with. It's very simple but very beautiful. Look at my pretty brooch. That's from Temu as well. I'm sorry I can't link it because I don't know how to do that yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Promise. Off camera, I took these and gave them a good wipe down, gave them a good clean, and then I buffed them a little bit with a soft microfiber cloth. The jump rings that you'll see here in just a second. There we go. I got these the same place that I got the pendants that I used for the earrings. Now, they were an Australian product, I'm pretty sure. I will try and link them down in the description box below, if I can do that. Wish me luck. Fingers, toes, and everything crossed. As you can see here, it's a quality product because I'm finding it difficult. They're quite a strong product, and you want to use quality products when you're selling your creations. So I'm very happy with these products, and I will be buying them again. I think it's from Wilma and Harry in Australia. I'll try and link them down below as well. And so just putting these together, they're very simple, as you can see, and that's your earrings done. So within 15 minutes you can get a pair of earrings done and stock up for a market quite quickly. Also, if you don't do the markets, for those who don't, if you need upcoming Christmas presents or anything like that, and you are just a very casual crafter rather than doing it for markets and to sell, then these are great Christmas presents for your loved ones, even teachers or whatever, work colleagues, or just even as a thank you gift for anyone, birthdays, or thanks mum for doing everything for me, those types of things. We're coming to the end of the video now, and if you're still here, thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. If you could click the like and subscribe button down below, that would help my channel out a load. It helps the YouTube algorithm get my videos, push my videos out there a little bit more if they're quite popular. And it's also free, so that's a really good way to help me out. I wanted to thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me to the end again, and just for being there for every video. I appreciate you, and I will see you next week in the next video. Bye for now.